Jason, you proud of me? Another day, no cocktail.
Still have my coffee.
But wait, there's more.
Although I did have tequila and club soda last night. There really isn't any Baileys in here, I'm telling you. Happy 2021 still, right? We're chugging through there. I told all of you to just mind your business. Sounds like 2021. People are still trying to give us all heart attacks, anxiety, strokes, all of it. So what better thing to eat than the easiest, sweetest bundt cake? Tell me, when's the last time you saw one of these?
What the hell is even that?
So I did it the old school way. I put my vegetable oil in there and then sifted the flour through there so that it doesn't stick. We're doing this because I'm an amateur baker.
I know that's right. I know that's right, babe.
My dad was phenomenal at it. I don't know how he got that talent, but baking is a science, and according to the headline on this YouTuber's cooking page, Claire Saffitz, this is the easiest cake. It's the easiest recipe.
The easiest.
It's her family favorite.
Today I'm showing you my favorite recipe.
And I said, okay, girl, challenge on, game on. So I did try it, and because I'm being strict trying to lose the quarantine 10, I had Josh and Olimpia try it. They stand by it, okay? They stand for the cake.
I would die for Claire from the
dessert person.
I was gonna say, let's get ready to rumble, but Jason sent me a cease and desist when I tried to wrestle him last time, but that's neither here nor there. Neither here nor there. I may be an amateur, but there's one thing I do know. You have to separate your dry mixture from your wet mixture. Claire Saffitz is much more talented than I am. I got the recipe from her. What Claire was doing is fantastic, but I just changed the recipe a little bit by the measurements. I doubled the vanilla, so the almond extract I did 1.5 teaspoons. Everything else I kept the same, so thank you, Claire Saffitz. Thank you very much. Now, 3 cups of your all-purpose flour, 2 1/3 cups of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, then you got your baking powder, and your 2 tablespoons of poppy seeds. So I used my little paddle, and when I did try this the other night because I was bored, I turned it on and all over me.
I guess nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed.
We're just gonna mix this up real quick. Start slow. Okay, all right, we're good. You ever see all those TikTok dances? How do they learn them? It's always like...
It's gonna be a no for me, dog.
So now our wet mixture. This is 1 1/3 cups of milk. I guess I can look at it. Yeah, 1 1/3 cups. 1 1/3 cups of oil. Equal parts, look at that. Now I'm gonna do my 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract because that's how I roll. My 1.5 teaspoons of almond extract. 3 eggs. 1. Put this back down in here. We're gonna let this for about a minute. Just beat it. No one likes to beat it, beat it. Scrape down your edges just to make sure. I always wonder why my grandmother had great arms. I was like, you ain't worked out a day in your life, but she used to bake a lot. And whenever she would cook, she'd cook in those cast iron skillets, and those things are
heavy.
Now, you're gonna put this in your oven. It's been preheated to 350 degrees. If you wanna roll with me, it's 1 hour and 10 minutes. If you wanna roll with someone who's more talented, like Claire Saffitz, she says 1 hour and 20 to 1 hour and 30.
You pick.
You know? Siri. Now this is really an easy glaze, let me just tell you. Calls for 1/4 cup of orange juice. So I was getting my inner Martha Stewart on when I, was doing this the other night because there was nothing on TV, and I juiced my own oranges and I strained the pulp out, and that's what I used. Hello? Okay, so this is gonna be our glaze. 3/4 cup of powdered sugar, 1/4 cups of orange juice, obviously no pulp, please. I used 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of almond extract. This is gonna be 2 teaspoons of melted butter, and then all on the wrist. No one likes to beat it, beat it. Woo! All right, Jason, so now, you have to spend one-on-one time with me for the next 1 hour and 10 minutes because even when I take the cake out, it has to rest in the pan for 15 minutes. Do not even think about rushing it. You guys go give love to your other halves or something, make them a Valentine's Day card, and we'll see you back. Bye. beautiful weekend. God, it actually feels kind of like summer. Well, Jason, I don't know about you, homie. I'm gonna meditate and live my best life. I'm gonna think about losing the weight. Good night.
Bobby, wake up. Your cake is done.
I'm just dreaming about being on a boat in Italy with Mariah Carey. It's gonna look beautiful like this. You let it sit, do not rush it. I urge you to not rush it. Let it sit for at least 15 minutes. All the steam has to come out. You have to let it cool, kind of like acclimate to the new environment. Because when you flip it over, if it's too hot, it can kind of break apart, and a bundt cake is round, okay? It's not crumble, it's not a crumble cake, right? Let it sit for 15 minutes, you know? Go make out, do 7 minutes in heaven, twice. My little gay heart is so happy. So you're gonna take your little friend here, and you're just gonna poke holes, just like that. All right, I'm having so much fun with this. So do a little glazy glaze. Save some of your glaze for when you cut it, for individually for people, because it's so sweet, and I don't know, it just amplifies the taste of the cake. If you just cut it and let it sit there and it all soaks in, the next day it tastes great. But you're gonna serve it right away. You want them to, you know, taste this. You want it to be moist. And then I'm gonna do a little something that our friend Claire Saffitz didn't tell me to do, so don't hate me, girl. Come on. Just gives it a little Bobby Boy living touch, you know what I mean? Okay, I have my taste testers. Oh my God, look how pretty it looks now.
Oh, this is so good.
I'm really regretting that this is what I made, but Claire Saffitz, I mean, I understand why it's been in your family for a long time. And it looks good. Like, it's really not a hard cake to make. That's why I get why it's the easiest cake recipe ever. But until then, if you enjoyed yourself, hit the like button, comment so we can, you know, be pen pals and BFFs. Ring the bell so you can be notified the next time I stalk Claire Saffitz. And everyone enjoy your week. And until next time, love you mucho. Bye.